welcome back to my channel. It's Kamara Yvonne, and today I'm coming to you guys with a discussion kind of video. So I've noticed that a lot of my discussion videos, or what's another word, rant videos, are very popular on my channel, and people like to hear my opinion on things. And one of the goals of my YouTube channel is to overall help people in general, share my experiences, and just help people, especially teenage girls, because I'm a teenager myself. So my goal is just to help you guys out. So today's video is going to be on body shaming. And I titled this video, "Am I Too Skinny?" because I'm skinny and I have been a victim of body shaming. So the definition of body shaming is the practice of making critical, potentially humiliating comments about a person's body size or weight. And an example of body shaming is telling a child that they are too fat, or an example is telling someone they are too skinny. So the first thing that I have to say about this is we live in a society where, one, people are so hurt that their anger comes out towards other people. So usually if somebody is making critical judgments about you or is saying things about you, it's because they're hurt inside. And when they're saying these things to you, it can be very hard to, be like, to not take it personally. But if you honestly just sit back and think about it, this person's clearly not happy with themselves. So that is why they're talking about you. So for me, my experiences of body shaming have been, I'm skinny, I wear an A-cup bra. That's fine with me at this point, but I wasn't always okay with it. And it kind of happened in middle school, people would, it still happens now, but I don't really take it personal now because I'm happy with my body. But, people be like, your boobs are so small, or, you better hope that they grow, or you're so skinny, do you eat enough? I feel like a lot of skinny people hear that, like, oh, do you eat enough? Like, you're anorexic, you need to go eat more. Like, they're just kind of like, if only you knew I ate more than you. But just because your metabolism is faster or slower than somebody's, they automatically assume, oh, you're eating too much, or oh, you're not eating enough. So there was a specific incident I remember where I was at my 8th grade spring concert, and I remember I was singing Anaconda, and that might sound like, what? But I was at the part where it was like, by the way, what'd he say? He could tell I ain't missing no meals. So I said that part, and this girl said to me, she was like, oh, you're missing a lot of meals. And I was just kind of like, or she was like, oh, I really don't think you should be singing that song because you have a thigh gap, Kamara. And I was kind of like, I didn't really know how to take it because, one, it's just a song, and two, what's wrong with the thigh gap? So I don't know, I feel like I have a lot of examples of when people say things about my body and they just don't think about what's coming out of their mouth or how that could affect me. And that kind of leads me to the next thing I'm going to talk about. A lot of the time, people who are body shamed, that leads them into wanting to change something about their body that's 100% perfect. So if somebody constantly hears, oh my gosh, your boobs are so small, they're going to want double D boobs, or they're going to want to change something about that because you get tired of hearing it. Or somebody's like, oh my gosh, you're too fat. They don't want to look that way anymore. You just really have to think about what you say to people, how it could be interpreted to them, and how that's going to affect them, because words honestly do hurt, especially as teenagers. Words definitely hurt. As our brains are developing, hormones, or we're having mood swings, all this other stuff, hearing somebody talk negatively about your body can definitely damper your mood, and it's just not very fun. So the next thing, what was the next thing I wanted to talk about? Oh, so some people may agree with this, some people may not, but I definitely feel like there is a double standard between what is acceptable to say to somebody who is quote unquote fat or overweight, and what is acceptable to say to somebody who's quote unquote skinny or underweight or anorexic, whatever you want to call it. And what I mean by this is when someone, or from what I've observed, when someone sees someone who's overweight, they take more precaution when speaking to them. And I really hope you guys are thinking about this. Like, they think before they speak a lot more. Like, you're not just gonna blurt out and be like, oh my God, girl, you're so fat. Like, I've never seen anybody do that in my whole life, because people just think a lot more when they speak to people who are obviously a little bit overweight, or what is society's idea of overweight. People don't say what immediately pops into their head. But when it comes to somebody who is skinny like myself, people just say whatever pops into their head. And it's kind of like, you know, you calling somebody fat is going to have the same effect on me when you call me skinny. You know, it just doesn't register to the same way to people that by calling somebody fat, I'm going to feel the same way if you call me skinny. People don't really think twice when they talk about someone who has a slender or petite body as when they would talk to somebody who's a little bit bigger. So my whole goal in this video is to just tell people you need to think before you speak to everybody that you come in contact with. And honestly, guard your mouth when you're talking about bodies in general, because you never know how sensitive that person is or what they're struggling with when it comes to their body. Like, people can be struggling with so many things and you'll never know. Just because they have a smile on their face every day, that doesn't mean that they're not struggling with anything. So I try my very hardest, you know, even if it's your friends, do not say anything in relation to their body, because it can be interpreted the wrong way, or it can just plain old hurt their feelings. And I feel like we need to be lifting each other up, and everybody needs to feel comfortable in their own skin, because there are so many people, more people than you know, who probably want to change something about their body right now. And if I had to think about, you know, like if I had the opportunity to get plastic surgery or anything, I don't think I would change anything about my body, because I'm 100% comfortable in the skin that I'm in. You know, I may not have double D's, but I have just enough booty to make my jeans pop, and I'm okay with that. And I feel like everybody should be okay with their body. Like, everybody's beautiful. And I just feel like people don't see that the same, you know. Just because you're hurting inside doesn't mean you need to go and hurt other people. Get that help. You need to make sure you get to that good state of mind, but don't put anybody else down in the process of you being in your feelings, because that's not okay. So I think that that's everything that I had to say about this video. I just wanted to share my experiences with body shaming. It's something that goes on a lot with girls. I don't know how much it happens with the boys, but I know it's something that's very popular among teenage or preteen girls. I mean, I'm not an adult yet, so I don't know if it happens that much then, but I just wanted to spread my experiences with body shaming, because I know that there have definitely been times where I'm like, okay, am I too skinny? Are my boobs too small? Is my butt too big? Do I not have enough thighs? Am I too tall? You know, I don't want any of my subscribers or anybody in general to be feeling that way about your body, because it puts you just in a bad place of always feeling like you want to change something about yourself, or you're not good enough, because you'll never be happy if you're always wanting to change something about yourself. So I just want everybody to be happy in the skin that they are in, and lift everybody up instead of putting everybody down. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little discussion. Please leave your comments if you have any examples or experiences with body shaming, or even advice to people who are going through this right now. And just let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys and talking to you guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this discussion. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye guys.